Alright, once I've got my Mickey Mouse ears all set here, I will pick up an open ring. And now to do the 4-in-1, you have to go down into the first ring and back up through the second ring, and that's what creates or allows the rings to stay flat. Now I'm going to add another link, and this time, because the first link was pearl, I'm going to add crystal before I close. So carefully hold the one end of the link or the ring, and then take my curve or bent nose pliers, pull it past, and then come forward to connect it and close it. So now I have my first link, and then chainmail link, and then the crystal. So now I'm going to continue that, adding another ring and putting the 2 closed rings on, and then another ring and then another pearl until I complete the length of this strand of the bracelet. Once you've completed all 3 strands, you're going to use one of the rings to go through all 3 of the last links here, the pearl links, and then you're going to go ahead and close the ring. And now all you have to do is attach the clasp to each end. To attach the 2-strand clasp, in the kits I have included 2 smaller rings, and these are 2.38 millimeter in diameter. And all you have to do is open the rings and then attach both of the rings of the clasp to the open ring here using one of these smaller rings. It's a little harder working in a tighter area with the smaller rings, but anything larger would just look too cumbersome with the bracelet. And again, the bent nose pliers really come in handy in a tight situation like this. So you just close the ring, and the first part of the bracelet is attached. And then you use the second ring to attach the second part of the bracelet there. So you put the second ring right there and attach it. And the thing to be careful about this clasp is the orientation of the bevel end, because it is a slide clasp. There are 2 bevel ends, and when you attach this end that way, you need to make sure that the other end of the clasp is attached with the bevel end on the opposite end so that the clasp will slide closed. Alright, I've attached the second ring, and you can see the clasp is attached with the 2 smaller rings to the larger ring. And I've put the opposite end on. And you can see there. And the bracelet just slides on. And the slide clasp, there's a groove here, and that fits over the rings on the other end of the clasp, and that is how the clasp looks. And that is the chainmail Alexandrite and pearl bracelet for June.